Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the sacred space. I hope you're doing well and I'm glad you are here. We're going to jump into a quick message about what you need to hear before tomorrow hits. We're going to get into the energy oracle. That is what you will hear me shuffling in the background. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing that's going to be great about tomorrow. There are no major transits happening. So hopefully that means that you will have a smooth and cool little Monday, June the 30th, 2025. Okay, Scorpio. So let's go in and see what is the overall energy surrounding Scorpio. Thank you for being here in the sacred space. Hopefully you claimed this video by giving it a thumbs up. Look at that, rest and rejuvenation. What I told you. I feel like tomorrow is going to be a cool or smooth day. Okay, it could be a money making Monday. Okay, with this divine masculine energy, the man holding the coin, you know, masculine is that action energy. And you do have the number 19 right here, which will be the sun card. Okay, so it may be a smooth, cooler, easy work day. Everything just goes, smooth, easy. You may be feeling lucky on tomorrow with the 4 plus 3 being a 7. Somebody might look up on a cooler deal, maybe a gig, or something like that. I don't know. But I feel like with this rest and rejuvenation, it's going to be a cooler day. You got some hostilities. Okay. Also, 1926 might be significant for somebody. But I really feel like if you have any kind of hostilities, you're not letting anything shake you. You're not letting anything shake you. Like, listen, you're not going to steal my joy today. Yeah, I'm going to have a good day regardless of what comes up. Let's see what's on the top of the deck. The angel of strength. Yeah. With the number 5 going into the Hierophant. The 5s can be challenging, but you're in this strength energy. You're like, I can handle it. I can handle anything. I'm not going to let anything throw me off. I don't care what they try to throw at me. I'm on chill today, baby. I love it. Let's go into the Star Tarot. Let's get into the Star Tarot and see what the messages are for Scorpio for June the 30th, 2025. What is some advice for Scorpio? What's happening for Scorpio? Let's see what the tarot wants to say is happening first. Let's see. What is happening Monday, June 30th for Scorpio? What is happening? It may not be very much. Yeah, and you got the Hangman. You see how the shuffle took a little while? And I was just about to say it may not be too much going on because there's no major transit. Then you got the Hangman, which is kind of like stillness energy. You understand? And I love how it's out here with the rest and rejuvenation energy. I really feel like this is saying Monday, June 30th is going to be a cool, little chill day. Overall, some's just like, I'm just hanging in there, but everything is fine. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. Everything is fine. Let's get some out of the middle. 2 of Pentacles. You're going to be feeling balanced. Maybe you're going to be feeling grounded. Okay. In your Zen space. I like this 2 of Pentacles because it looks like, things are just stacking up. Things are balanced. All right. That's what I feel like is happening for you tomorrow. Let's go into the clarifying life situations and just pull some cards. Shoot, I just got in the Zen mode. I think, tomorrow is going to be real enlightening. You're going to be real enlightened by something. You may get an epiphany. You may be feeling real tapped in and it's feeling good. No matter about any kind of hostilities. You're like, I can handle that. And earlier in our, I think I'm going to take all of these. Earlier, look, the power of intention. Because you said the intention that nothing is going to throw you off. Period. Then you got the strength of willpower on the bottom of the deck. Where was that strength card at? Hold on. Okay, that was on the top of the deck. But it's still the end of the strength of willpower. Strengthen your willpower by setting small, achievable goals. Celebrate each success and gradually take on bigger challenges. Willpower drives perseverance. And so your willpower could be like, listen, I'm super focused. I'm focused on what it is, and really I'm discovering myself, discovering how much stronger I am. You know what I'm saying? How I can, build myself up. I feel like you're going to be in this energy. I'm building myself up, and that's my focus. And I don't care what anybody tries to do or say or whatever it is. They may think I'm vulnerable. Look, the trust of vulnerability. They may think I'm vulnerable, but I'm still strong. That's what they don't know. Scorpio, listen, you have ascended so much is what it looks like. You have ascended so much, and I think you're getting ready for that July energy. July starts the third quarter. I think you are in that energy where you're feeling like I'm about to finish this year real strong. And I feel like if that's what you set your intention to do, that's what you're going to do. Set powerful intentions for your spiritual growth. Write down your intentions and visualize them daily. Intentions guide your spiritual journey. And with the Hangman, that's your tapping into your spirituality. Opening up that third eye, having visions, seeing clearly how things are unwinding, you know what I'm saying? And how things are unfolding. You have the wisdom of silence. Yes. I just heard silence do good, which would be Benjamin Franklin writing letters as silence do good. I love National Treasure. That's my favorite movie. But anyway, it says spend time in silence daily. Disconnect from technology and noise. Yeah, it don't matter what kind of noise somebody tries to bring. They're not really stealing your joy. Not on tomorrow. That's beautiful. Okay. Use this time to reflect, meditate, or simply be. Silence brings clarity and inner peace. That's where you at with it. People may mistake that, just like how they'll mistake your kindness for a weakness. What they don't understand is, yes, I put myself out here to be vulnerable, so I'm not afraid to tap into the unknown. But they better know that I can bring the heat if I feel like that's what I need to do. Don't play with it. Don't play with it, because it can go this way or that way. But I'm just trying to keep my peace. You feel me? If any hostility, somebody got something to say, kill it with kindness, with the wisdom of silence. I don't have time for that. That's what you're gonna be feeling like. Ooh. So you have the art of mindfulness. Yeah, practice mindfulness in daily, everyday activities. Pay full attention to what you are doing. You see, whether it's eating, walking, or working, mindfulness enhances your experience and your awareness. And then your final message is the light of compassion. Yeah, you're showing compassion. See, this is why people, they don't know how to really take you. But I feel like if they try it, they'll see real soon. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my Zen space, but don't play with me. For real. And show compassion. You're showing compassion. This is why people sometimes feel like, Scorpio is always showing compassion and this and that. And sometimes they feel like they can, walk all over a nice person. But I think they'll get, look, I think you're going to get them right in alignment. If anybody coming in a mess with these hostilities, you'll be like, go on with that. And I mean, go on now with that. You hear me? So we have show compassion in your actions and thoughts, help others in need, and be kind to yourself. Compassion opens your heart and connects you to the divine. And I feel like this Two of Pentacles, the way it's stacked up, that's your deep, and with the Hangman, that's your strong connection with the divine. I feel like you're going to be feeling balanced, grounded, like you know who you are. You're not playing any games. And just because you are not arguing and bickering and fighting and getting engaged in the hostilities, it doesn't mean that you don't handle your wax. But I really feel like this is that Archangel Michael energy coming out again. If any of you saw the readings from earlier, that's that Archangel Michael energy coming out again. Like, listen, you don't really have to do much, Scorpio, because I'll handle that for you. And you already knowing. So that's why you like, I don't have to say anything. I'll let people say and do whatever to an extent. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'll let Archangel Michael handle that on the back end. But that's what you need to know right now before tomorrow hits. Okay, Scorpio, thank you for spending this time with us, and until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.